What's up, everybody? How you feeling? Today, I'm going to show you how I designed a landing page for my new masterclass. So keep it locked. Also, during this video, we're live right now, but if you have any questions during the video, you can drop them in the comment section. If you don't catch the live, that's okay. Go ahead and drop them in the comment section anyway, and I'll try to address any questions that you may have. All right, let me show you how the landing page looks that we built. Let me go ahead and load it up for you. So this is the landing page here. You can see it there. This is behind the scenes of the landing page. I'm going to go ahead and open it up. And let me close this. All right. So let me see. Yeah, let's close that. All right. So here's the landing page right here. It has a nice little header section, has a little, I guess you call this a banner. And you scroll down, it gives you the days until the live masterclass. It's going to be a rocking masterclass. If you want to register, I'll put a link in the description. So then we got this section here. We also got the time of the master class. Upgrade to VIP, get $500 in value. So this is the whole landing page here. It looks really nice. I like the way it came out. I love it, actually simple. But did you know that AI helped me to design this page? And I'm going to show you some of the steps that I did to get my page to look like this. So if you're interested in building a landing page for your church, your ministry, or your business, I'm going to show you how you can do that. All right, so what I did is I'm going to go ahead and log in to behind the scenes. Okay, so I'm going to go behind the scenes of my landing page. So here's each section right here. I got the HTML code for each section. Okay, you can see it right here. So when you go to the landing page, these are all sections: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, or 6. 6, 7, 8. So I'm not for sure, but there's about 8 or 9 sections. As you can see here, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, there's 12 sections. All right, so what I did, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to show you the first section here. So right here is our sticky banner. You can see the code right here. Okay, so sticky banner, what is that? That's this part right here. Okay, so all I did, right, is I'm going to show you how you can do this. This is a powerful tip right here. This is powerful, okay? So I'm going to go to ChatGPT. Okay, I'm going to go to ChatGPT right here. I'm going to say, hey, I am designing a landing page for my masterclass that teaches, this is cool, watch this, teaches churches, businesses, and ministries. I misspelled businesses and ministries on how to build a website. Okay. So I think I misspelled that. So let me go back here. How to build a website. Businesses. How do you spell businesses? All right. Okay, businesses. It has this. Okay. All right. Then I'm going to say I want a section that gives the features of the masterclass. Okay, now watch this. Watch this. This is powerful. Let me get out the way here. Let me get out the way so you can see the whole page. All right. So now I'm going to say some of the features are, wait, let's see, features are, let's see, Google installing, I'm going to say installing Google Search Console. I'm going to say that. And I'm going to say optimizing your homepage. And then I'm going to say building a modern website. Now watch this. And I want the headline to lead people from pain to transformation. Let's try that. Okay, let's go ahead and type that in. Oh, I forgot the HTML part. All right, so it's going to craft it out. Tired of a website that doesn't reach people? Learn how to build one that attracts, engages, and grows your ministry. I like that. Subheadline, boom. Okay, so now what I'm going to say is, do you want me to also design this clean HTML code? Yes. So I'm going to say, can you design this in HTML? Okay, so ChatGPT is going to put all the code together for us. Okay, it's going to put all the code together. And once I get that code, I'm going to go ahead and drop it into the landing page. That's how powerful this is. Okay, and you could do this for any section. You can say, I want a countdown timer. ChatGPT will spit out the code for you. All right, so here it is. It's writing all the code. It's amazing. All right, so we're just going to let it do its thing there. Let me just get a little sip of water, or what is this? Tea. Okay, so it's writing it all out. Okay, boom. Takes a little while, but watch how it's going to look. When I drop this HTML into the landing page, it's going to look plush. Okay, so it's almost done, or it should be almost done, I think. All right. So what it's doing, it's writing us a whole page, a whole section of the page. Okay, and I think it's going to look pretty nice. Okay, if your builder strip styles, here's a super simple fallback you can use anywhere. All right, so now it's writing a fallback just in case the code that we decide to use for some reason the landing page blocks it. All right, so we're going to go ahead and let it do its thing. Okay, so there it is, done. So I'm going to go ahead and copy this HTML. Then I'm going to come over here to my landing page, which is already built. So I'm going to put this at the bottom. Okay, so you can see the difference. Right now, this is how our landing page is looking. Okay, it looks nice. So I'm going to put something underneath this just to show you how it's going to look. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and drop that right here. So what I'm going to say is I want to add another section, and that section is going to be HTML code. So I'm going to go over here with this HTML code. I'm going to drop it in there. Then I'm going to click save. And then I say, okay, I want you to publish it. All right, so now I'm going to go back to my landing page and I'm going to refresh it. So let's see the section that ChatGPT built. Okay, there it is. Let's build what reaches people. Okay, see that? Let's build what reaches people. Tired of a website that doesn't reach people? Build one that attracts, engages, and grows your ministry or business. That's fire. That's fire right there. So there it is. It just wrote that whole section. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back over here. Okay, and I'm going to take this section out. I'm going to click save because this landing page is actually in use. So I don't want to mess with it. So I'm going to go back to my dashboard. Okay, and I'm going to start from a whole brand new landing page. We're just going to start from scratch. So I'm going to say, okay, I want a new landing page over here. All right, and we're going to say it's going to be a lead opt-in. Opt-in. I'm going to say next. Okay, we're going to call it lead opt-in. Start with the blank page. Okay, where are we at here? Okay, I don't want to do that, but let me go ahead and delete this. I'm sorry about that. So we're going to go ahead like this. We're going to delete that. Edit variant. Okay, I'm going to actually go back here. I'm just going to start a whole new landing page so I don't mess this one up. Okay, so I'm going to go over here. I'm going to say, okay, I want to create a new funnel. And we're going to call this Masterclass. Okay, Masterclass. Boom. Okay, so create funnel. And we want to start from a blank. All right, and we're going to start with our page here. And we're going to call this page opt-in. Okay, I'm going to go next. Just call it lead opt-in, and we want to go with blank. All right, then we're going to click edit variant. This is swipe pages, but you could, if you have a landing page builder that accepts HTML, you could probably pretty much use it with any landing page builder that accepts HTML. All right, so I'm going to click edit variant. Then I'm going to say I want to add a section. And then I'm going to click here, and I'm going to click the plus. And I'm going to come over here and say, hey, I want some HTML. Boom. So Now, remember that HTML that swipe page that ChatGPT gave us? I'm going to put it in here. So I'm going to paste it, and I'm going to click save. All right. So now let's go ahead and preview. Let's see what we got. Wow, look at that. That's fire right there. So now you see where it's tired of a website that doesn't reach people. You can't read it because it's in black. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over to ChatGPT. Right. I'm going to say, hey, can you change the top? Can you change the top text to white as it is dark and hard to read? Boom. Gotcha. It says, hold up a minute. You're totally right. Dark background, dark text, not readable. I'll switch your headline and subheadline text to pure white. So it pops against the dark background. Here's the updated HTML section with the white text for the top part. So there it is. It's updating everything. Because right now it looks like this. Oops, that's not the right one. It looks like this. Okay. I kind of like that green though, but I think it's going to make that white too, which is okay. But this is fire right here. This is fire. I like that. Okay, so let's go back over here, see where ChatGPT is at. Okay, still writing the code. Changes made. Done. All right, so let's go ahead and, before back in the day, you used to have to pay a designer to write all the code. I'm showing you something that might cost you $2,000 to create. I'm showing you how you could do it with ChatGPT for the $20 version and Swipe Pages. I'll put the link in the description for Swipe Pages if you want to sign up. All right, so let's go ahead and get this code here. I'm going to copy it. Then I'm going to come over here to the landing page, and we're going to replace this code. So I'm going to select all of it, and we're going to paste it, and then I'm going to click save. All right. So now we're going to preview again, and let's see what we got. Ooh, that's fire. Okay, so let me go ahead and close this. All right, so there we go. That's the first section of our website. Tired of a website that doesn't reach people? Build one that attracts, engages, and grows your ministry or business. Oh, let me show it to you. Sorry about that. So there it is. That's fine, right? Tired of a website that doesn't reach people? It says build one that attracts, engages, and grows your ministry. If you notice the little gradient right there, tell me that's not fire. Or business. You don't need to be a tech expert. In this live masterclass, you'll learn simple, proven steps to transform your online presence into a tool that works 24/7. So we're going to learn how to set up Google Search Console, optimize your homepage, build a modern mobile-first website. Okay, by the end, you won't have a website. You'll have a digital home that represents your ministry with excellence and helps you reach more people. Save my seat now. Okay, so now what I could do is I could say, okay, ChatGPT, let me see where this clicks to. Okay, nowhere. All right, so now I can say, can you give me a section? Let's say a section with the countdown timer. Okay, so what we do is we go back to ChatGPT. We say, hey, this is fire. Let me just tell them it's fire. Hey, this is fire. I like to compliment it, then it knows what I want, right? This is fire. Okay, so I'm going to hit enter. Probably going to say, I'm glad you like it or something. That's the exact energy you want on your landing page. Okay, hold up a minute. Since this is looking fire already, the next thing that really take it over the top is motion urgency, like a subtle countdown timer, which I thought we mentioned, right? All right, or even a glow effect on the CTA button so eyes go straight to save my seat. Do you want me to mock up a countdown version? So I'm going to say, yes. Can you give me the HTML for a countdown? Okay, boom. So now what ChatGPT is going to do is going to give me the HTML that I could paste in the landing page for the countdown of the masterclass. So we could add what we want. We could say social shares, testimonial section, any section that a landing page has, you could pretty much ask ChatGPT to give you the HTML for that. Or you could even ask it, what are some other sections I should add into this landing page? All right, so it says, what's up, what's up? Let's drop in a clean mobile ready countdown so you can paste right under your section. Hold up a minute, set the default to your VIP start, which is September 2nd, okay, which is the day I'll be doing a masterclass because it read it from my earlier landing page. So that's where it got the information from. Okay, so there we go. It's still writing it. So now we're going to get a nice countdown timer that we could just drop into our landing page, right? Now, remember, this is some code that before back in the day, you'd probably pay thousands of dollars to get. All right, so I'm showing you how to do this and take your landing pages to a whole nother level for your church, your ministry, your business. Maybe you have a revival coming up, a seminar, discipleship. You can even set up payment plans. The next one we're going to do is I'm going to say, give me 3 different payment plans for this masterclass. Okay, we'll go from there. All right, so here it is. How to customize, change the date and time, edit data and value, keep the ISO format. Example for the general session, 11 a.m. PT. Okay, so it's telling me how to change the time. Change the CTA text after expiry, edit data, expired text. Link the button. Change the HF register to your swipe page or checkout link. Okay, let's also consider adding a mini headline above your features. Okay, I like that. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and copy this. And then we're going to go over here back to our landing page. And I'm going to add another section. So I like to put it in sections in case I want to change it instead of just one whole landing page all with one section. Okay, we're going to put it in different sections. So I'm going to highlight that, boom, and I'm going to paste that code right there, and then I'm going to click save. All right, we're going to go ahead and refresh. So now we should have a nice countdown timer right here. Tell me that's not fire. 7 days, 8 hours, 58 minutes, and 0 seconds. Okay, but I noticed this right here that we don't want that text. So I must have copied something. Oh, sorry about that. So here's what we got, family. If you see right there, it added a nice little timer in there for us. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I notice here that this text can't be seen and there's some text there that we don't want. So I'm going to go back to ChatGPT. Maybe I copied something that shouldn't have been in there. Let me see. Let me see if I copied something that shouldn't have been in there. Maybe, yeah, let me try it again. So I'm going to copy. I'm going to go back to the landing page and just clear this section out and try it again. Boom. And then hit. It looks like it's okay. But let me see here. Let me see. Yeah, it looks like it's okay. So I'm not for sure why it's giving that extra bottom part right there. Data expired. We're live. Join now. Let's see. Let me refresh it. Yeah. Okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go back over here. First, I'm going to say the text on the top is not readable. It is too dark. So that's going to probably redo that text for me. The top text in the countdown says it's blending too much with that dark gradient. Let's crank that contrast up so it's crisp, white, and stands out. All right, so there it is. It's recreating again. And I could even ask it in the future, can you please make my text white so it pops? Okay, here's the updated countdown with the white headline. Okay, boom. All right, so let's go ahead and copy this text. Go back over here to our landing page. And I'm going to just go ahead and delete this text that's in there by selecting all of it. Okay. And then I'm going to hit paste. Control V. All right. And then I'm going to hit refresh. So let's see what happens now. Ooh, okay. Now we got that reading. But if you notice, the clock is not working, right? Let's let me share that with you. Here's the new stuff. We go live. But if you notice, the clock's not working. So let me refresh it. So what I'm going to do now, watch this. Watch this. I'm going to go back over here to ChatGPT. I'm going to say, can you give me the code for my head section to make sure everything works together? Okay, because you want to put your code that you want on every section in your header. So that way, change it. Whatever in that header is going to affect the other sections. So you got header, sections. Okay, because if you just do sections and say I do a different background here, it just might not match the previous section. So when you do your header, it makes all the other sections work together. Okay, so here we go. It says right here, what's up? What's up? Let's lock in. Let's lock this in so everything plays nice together. Hold up a minute. Here's a clean head. You can paste into your page's header. It sets your dark theme variables, forces readable white headings on dark sections, and gives you utility classes you can reuse anywhere: buttons, containers, gradients, etc. So everything is going to be worked together with the header. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy, and I'm going to come over here, right? I'm going to save. It's already saved. Then I'm going to go back to my dashboard, and I'm going to go to this landing page, and I'm going to go to the header section. So I'm going to go to settings and then header section. See that right there? And I'm going to paste what it gave me. So this is styling. It's going to style my landing page. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and publish it on a subdomain for now. So let's go ahead and publish it. I'm going to use the swipe pages domain just to get it up and running. And let's hit publish. Okay. So now what I could do is I could go visit this page, right? Notice how it made the whole background black now. Before it was white. Remember that? But now it's black. So now I need to go tell ChatGPT that, hey, the clock is not moving. So every challenge we face in the landing page, you just let ChatGPT know, then you can build this landing scratch. Okay. So let me go ahead and go over here to ChatGPT and say, hey, the clock is not moving. Hey, the clock countdown is not moving. Okay, so I'm going to do that. Let's see what it tells us. It's probably going to take a look at the code. Now I'm showing you how you can build a nice landing page from scratch, family. And you can use this for your ministry, your business. You got a masterclass coming up. You got a new book release coming out. This is fire. Okay, so it says, what's up? What's up? If the clock isn't moving, it's almost always one of these. The script didn't run. Builder blocked inline JS. The date string is invalid, or the IDs don't match. Hold up a minute. Let's fix all three at once with a builder safe version and clear steps. Do this first. Swipe pages are similar. Place the HTML where you want the timer to show. Place the JS in the page footer. Okay, so now we need to add some code in the footer. Got that. Use a valid ISO date. Okay, boom. All right, so we got the date. That's valid. So countdown, drop in your section. Okay, so we're going to take this code and we're going to drop it in our section over here. Okay, so we're going to go to the landing page. Let's go over here to funnel flow. Okay. All right, so I'm going to the landing page. I'm going to go to edit variant. So now remember, it told me to go to the section where I want the countdown timer. So this is the section. So let's go ahead and replace this code right here. I'm going to hit Control V and hit save. Okay. So now I'm going to go back to ChatGPT, and also tells me I need to place something in the footer. So here's the countdown JS, place in footer before body. So I'm going to copy that. Come back over here. Now let's go ahead and click publish. And now we got to go back to our landing page section where the footer is at. Okay, so I'm going to go to settings. Notice you got head, body start, body end. Your body end is the footer. So I'm going to paste that code right there. Click save changes. Okay, and hit republish funnel. So now we're going to go back over here to funnel flow. I edit variant. Let me get out the way. So you can see the whole thing. All right. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to say, I want to preview the page. Show me the page. So let's see if the clock is moving now. Well, the clock is still not moving. Let me try refreshing. There we go. There it is, baby Bubba. Now the clock is moving. See that? All right. Fire, right? So now what I want to do is I want to go back over here to ChatGPT. This is fire. This is a nice page too. Man, that's fire. You could even just leave it like that. You could just leave it like that. All right, but let's just say we want to add another section. I want to say, can you give me a section of 3 payment options? One is basic, $47. Okay, we're going to do 47. Then we'll say basic, standard, whatever. We just make up stuff. We'll say that $97 and VIP for $297. Okay. Also, let me know if you have better titles for the sections. Okay, boom. So I'm asking ChatGPT, if you got some better titles, let me know. So I hit enter. You're ready to show people the investment tiers. That's what they call them. Okay, didn't know that. And this is where clarity plus transformation really sells. Hold up a minute. Instead of calling it just payment options, consider a more value packed section like choose your masterclass experience. That's fire, right? Pick the plan that best fits you. Your path to a better website starts here. I like that. Choose your masterclass experience. Suggested copy flow. Headline, choose your masterclass experience. Subheadline, whether you're starting small or going in, we've got an option designed to help you succeed. Basic 47, standard 97, VIP 297. All right. HTML section, pricing table. So I went ahead and did the pricing table. Pro tip, highlight standard 97 as most popular by adding a ribbon or badge in the corner of that card. That's where most people will land, and it makes VIP feel like it's a serious step up. Do you want me to add a most popular badge? Yes, add a badge. So now it's going to go redo the code and add a nice badge for the middle package, okay, which is going to be fire. All right. I might actually end up using this landing page. This is fire. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and copy this code. We're going to copy it. Now what we're going to do is we're going to come over here and we're going to create another section. So I'm going to hit plus, and I'm going to copy that code and delete that because I just copied the section. Okay, so I'm going to get rid of the code that I copied and paste the new one. And I'm going to click save. All right, now let's click publish. Let me close this section. All right, and then we're going to hit preview. You want to view the page. So let's take a look at our pricing tiers now. We're going to hit refresh. So now we should have some nice pricing tiers. Choose your masterclass experience. Basic, core training, replay access, $47. Standard, full live training, replay plus resources. VIP, everything plus private question and answer and site feedback. Ooh, that's nice. That's nice. So you get basic, and here you would probably link your Stripe link, where people could check out and pay. That's all right. So let's go back over here. We'll say the page is looking fire. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and do that. And then I'm going to ask ChatGPT, are there any other sections you think I should add to make it engage? Oh, it's already giving me suggestions. Next level upgrades, you might consider a testimonial success story section, guarantee banner, frequently asked accordion. Okay, but let's see. Let's go. That's what I like to hear. Hold up a minute. When your page looks fire, also guides people step by step from pain to promise. That's when conversions start rolling in. You now got feature section, countdown urgency, pricing badges. Okay, let's go ahead and add a frequently asked questions. Yes, add a FAQ section. Okay, so I'm just step by step building this landing page, asking ChatGPT to create the HTML, and then you just drop it in your landing page. Tell me it's not fire, family. All right. Also, if you have any questions, feel free to drop in the comment section. Let me see here what we got here. Got the chat going on. I'm actually live right now, so if you catch it live, you could drop them in there. If you catch it on demand, you can also drop your questions in the comment section. All right, so here we go. All right, what's up? Let's drop in a clean. Okay, that matches dark theme. Okay, I've used. So it opens with JS and I added optional. Okay. Wow. ChatGPT is on fire. Okay, so it's adding the code. Okay. It's adding the code, and we're going to be adding a frequently asked questions section. Okay. So it's there. It is typing everything out. And you could think of different sections. Maybe you want a social media section where people could share, testimonials, whatever section you think you would need. Okay. All right. So there we go. Optional SEO boost. Add this JSON LD near the bottom of your page. Builders usually allow it in the footer. If your builder block scripts, skip this. Okay. All right. So go ahead and get that frequently asked questions section. Boom. All right. Now we're going to come back over here to our landing page. We're going to add another section. I'm going to highlight the code that we copied to get rid of it, and we're going to paste the new code. Then I'm going to hit save, and we're going to hit publish. So now we're going to go over here to our landing page and click refresh. So now we should have a nice frequently asked questions section, which is real fire. Quick answers to help you choose the right experience and get the most out of the masterclass. What exactly will I learn in this masterclass? You'll set up Google Search Console. Isn't that fire? Do I need to be techie to follow along? Nope, it's all for beginners. Is there a replay if I can't attend live? Yes, basic, standard, and VIP all include replay access so you can watch on your schedule. I'd probably take the replay out of basic, but let's leave it like that for now. What's the difference between basic, standard, and VIP? So there's that. Will this work if my site is on WordPress, Shopify, or Squarespace? Yep. The SEO setup, homepage structure, and modern design principles apply across all platforms. I'll note any platform-specific tips along the way. Well, that's cool. How long is the session? So it gives you that. What if I'm not satisfied? I stand behind the training. If you don't feel more confident about your website plan after attending, reach out and we'll make it right. That's fire. So I don't really like this section here where it says on any platform, because this webinar is going to be designed just for WordPress. So now I'm going to go in and do some editing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back over here, right? And I'll find this section. And I'm going to look for the section that says the frequently asked question of the platform. So I got to go over here. Here it is. Will this work if my site is on WordPress? Boom. So I could come down here and I could take that out, right? Or I could even ask ChatGPT to take it out. So look, it looks like it goes from details. All right, basic, boom, boom, boom. Will this work if my site is on WordPress? This is yes to SEO. Okay, so I'm not for sure which part to take out. I think it's details. So let me go up. I'm just guessing for the sake of time. And let's take that out. Boom. So I'm going to take out that. It looks like everything starts with details. So I'm going to click save. All right, publish. So hopefully I took out that section. I could have asked ChatGPT to eliminate it, but I just wanted to show you that you can also go in and just tweak some of the code if you want yourself. All right, so let's go ahead and hit refresh. See if I did it right. Looks like I took it out. There it is, family. So now we got a nice little landing page. I would probably change up the timer. You can move it up. So if I go over here, right, my landing page, say this is the timer. Well, that's the pricing section. That's the countdown. I'd probably maybe either move the pricing down or put something in between those two. Because look, I don't like how that looks like that right there. So I'd probably put another HTML, something in between here, which you could put like testimonies or something like that. All right, so let's go ahead and do another section, then we'll get ready to wrap it up. Let me see. Okay, so I'm going to say, it is looking good. Can you give me an idea of another section that will create engagement? Let's see. So let's see what it suggests. ChatGPT is thinking about something. You could probably think of something too. And then you just ask it, can you create that section? See what it's providing. What's up? Let's spark engagement with a quick interaction section your audience can do in under a minute. Hold up a minute. And action gets people leaning in, and that momentum flows straight into your CTA. Here's a 60-second website scorecard. Section mobile ready, no libraries, and it maps the result to your tiers. Paste it anywhere in your page body. Drop the tiny script near the bottom or in the footer. So it's giving us like a scorecard. Oh, that's fire. That's pretty creative. That's fire. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and drop that in once it's creating the code, done creating the code. That's fire, man. That is fire. Oh, that's fire. Wow. Come on, family. Tell me that's not fire, family. Come on now. So it's creating the code. We're letting it do its thing. I'm excited to see what it comes up with. I don't even know what it's going to come up with, but let's see how it looks. So I think it's going to be interactive. So that's pretty cool. All right. Like I said, if you have any questions, drop them in the comment section. All right. Still creating the code. In the meantime, any questions, drop them in the comment section. And like I said, this can work for your business, your ministry, your church website, or your church landing page, I should say. Maybe you have a revival coming up, a seminar coming up. You can build a landing page where people can register for the seminar, register for the discipleship. Where you have a revival, you could do something where they could save a seat in the revival, even though it's free. Come on, man, that's fire. All right, so let's see. I think it's done. All right, so let's go ahead and copy this. It says why this works. Let's see. Quick win, low effort for visitors, high perceived value. All right, zero dependence, pure HTML. Okay, so let's go ahead and drop that section in our landing page. So we're going to drop that in there right here. Okay, I'm going to paste the new code. I don't know how it's going to look, but I think it's going to be though. I'm excited to see how it's going to look. All right, let's click refresh. Let's go over here and click refresh on our landing page. Let's see what we got. 60-second website scorecard. Answer a few quick questions. We'll show you your score and the best path to level up before the masterclass. Oh, that's fire. Is Google Search Console installed and showing data? Yes. Does your home page have a clear hero? No. Okay. Is your site mobile first? Just say yes. Do you have must-have pages about contact, give, shop, ministry, service, plan a visit? Nope. Let's just say we didn't. Are you tracking next steps, contact, lead form, giving, checkout, or booking clips? Let's say yes. See my score. Score 3 out of 5, 60%. Nice momentum. Time to optimize. You've got some pieces working. Standard helps you tighten your hero. You've got some pieces working. Standard helps you tighten your hero. Structure, must-have pages, and track next steps. So it's telling it to order the standard because that's what's going to help you with your website. Tell me that is not fire. You know what? I think I need to put this on my actual landing page because this is fire. Wow. Wow. Okay, so we're going to move this up. Okay, so this is going to be a great thing to split in between there. So let's go back to our landing page. I'm going to move it up. Boom, right there. All right, let's click save. Let's click publish. Now it should be in the middle. Let's see what we got here. I didn't move it up high enough. Okay, move it up again. Got to move it up one more. So let's go up there, right there. Okay, cool. Click save, publish. Now we're going to refresh the website. Let's see what we got. Let me get up, family. All right. Boom, tired of a website. Boom, said okay, save my seat now. Countdown timer, 60-second site scorecard. I like it. So then you can value. Let me see if I did one. Let me see what it would tell me. See my score. You're close. Let's lock the basics. Great start. Join the masterclass to get Search Console installed, fix your homepage, and set a modern foundation. So it's recommending me to do basics, to do the basic course, because I don't even have Google Search Console installed. That's fire, right? So what if I did all? Let's reset. Let's see if I selected all of them. Let's see what it'll tell me. I got all these. What is it going to tell me now? Score 5 out of 500%. You're almost there. Polish and personal feedback. VIP is where we fine-tune private question and answers and one-to-one site feedback so your website not only looks good but converts. Oh, that's fire. That's fire. That's fire. I love it. So then you go here. You can say go to VIP. Standard details. Okay. I'm not for sure what these do, but that's pretty cool. So then you got here. You go to basic. Go VIP. Now I'm thinking that this is supposed to link to the section here, but I don't know. But we could probably ask ChatGPT to do that too. Can you link this button to the payment section? So there's pretty much no limit to what you can do. I like it. I like it a lot. I like it. So there you go, family. You got a nice little page. Uh, I like it. You know, boom, boom, boom. Save my seat. Yeah, save my seat now. See my score. Okay, I like that. Get started. So here you probably link your, your payment, if it's Stripe or whatever you're going to receive payments with, and you got frequently asked questions. Like I said, family, you can do this for a revival, seminar, discipleship. I just put this together real quick for a masterclass, and it's fire. It's fire. You know. Let me just see something real quick. What I'm going to do, I'm going to go to a landing page that I already have and see what I've added to that, to those pages. And I'll get ready to wrap it up. All right, so I have a masterclass page here. Let me see something on that one. Let's see what's on that page. Boom. So maybe I can get some ideas from this. Oh, I like that. I like this thing right. Ooh, let's do one more thing. I got an idea right now. Like that. What you'll learn. Okay, upgrade to VIP. Meet your host. You can even do a section about meeting your host. Testimonial section. Now here's the page I did. But the cool thing about this one, like I said, I click reserve my spot. It takes me to that section. Go VIP. It takes me to the section. You can set that up for the other one, but it just take a little time. Reserve standard. Oh, what's that? Oh, wow. It takes you where you could pay. That's fire. If you want to join my masterclass, you can. I think I'll put a link in the description for you for that also. All right. So let's go back. I like that section I saw on this page. I like this banner right here. So we're going to ask ChatGPT to create a scrolling banner that says register today or something like that. Okay. And then this is fun, right? All right. I know I told you I was going to wrap it up, but let me do one more thing. So I'm going to tell ChatGPT to go ahead and create a scrolling banner at the top. I'm going to say, can you create me a scrolling header banner? And we're going to tell it what to say. All right. So let's go over here. I'm going to say the page looks fire. Page looks fire. Can you add a header that has a scrolling banner that has copy that would make me want to register? So let's see what it comes up with. Okay, let's see what text it comes up with. All right, for thinking longer for a better answer, no problem. Take your time, as long as your answer is good. And then after this, we'll wrap it up, family. We've been going for a while now. All right, so let's see. If you have any questions, we're live. Go ahead and drop them in the chat section, family. All right, so it says, what's up? Let's add a sticky header. I like that. With a smooth scrolling banner that screams value and nudges people to register. Hold up a minute. This version is builder friendly, no libraries, readable on dark and respects reduced motion settings. Nice. So that must mean it's good for mobile. Okay. So let's see. We got the sticky header with scrolling banner. It's hooking everything up for us. Okay, it looks like it's going to be nice too. I think this is probably all the stuff it's going to say right here. That's fire. Yeah, that's fire. I like it. So it's creating. Now remember, the text and the coding that ChatGPT is creating for us, you'd probably pay thousands of dollars to get this back in the day. I'm showing you how to do it for $20. You could pay ChatGPT $20, and then you get yourself a swipe, just what do you call it? Subscription, which is more than $20, but swipe pages is a beast. Okay, so yeah, it's a beast. All right, so let's go ahead and copy this. All right, and we're going to go back to our landing page, and we want to put this as a header. Okay, so what we're going to do is create another section. All right, HTML section. We're going to select the section and paste it right there. I'm going to hit save, and I'm going to hit publish. I'm just going to see how it looks first before I move it up. Let me close this. This is the other one. All right, so we're going to go ahead and refresh our landing page. Let's see what kind of banner it has. It's going to be on the bottom, but we're going to move it up to the top. Oh, let's see. I don't like it. I don't like that. Nope, don't like it. I don't like it. Okay, so what I'm going to do, let's go back over here. Okay, and say, I don't like, now watch this, like the banner. Watch this, family. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to that previous one that I did like. I'm going to take a picture of it, drop it in the GPT and say, hey, make me one that looks like this. And then we'll wrap it up. Okay, so boom. Let's click new publish file. So there. All right, so I'm going to take a picture. I'm going to screenshot this banner. Okay, like that. So what I did is I'm going to screenshot this banner because this is the one that I like right here. Okay, so I screenshotted it. And I'm going to go back to ChatGPT and say, I don't like the banner, but I do like this one. Can you make it like this? Boom. And then so what I did is I pasted the photo in there, and then I said, make it like this. So there's the photo. So now it's going to look at that banner that I just pasted. You can go to somebody else's landing page and get ideas from their landing page. Take a picture of that landing page. Say, hey, make me a section that looks like that. I feel like doing that, but I keep telling you guys I'm going to stop. So let me try to behave. All right. So there it is. So now it's making a banner like the one I posted in there. So say you see a landing page that you like, you just screenshot it. Tell ChatGPT, hey, can you give me the HTML that make a banner that looks like this, or a section that looks like this? Come on, you guys. Isn't that fire? Man, that's fire. All right. Okay, so let's go ahead and copy this code. I'm going to go back over here. All right. And I'm going to go to the landing that we're working on. Okay. Go to the code, get rid of that code, paste that in there, and we're going to hit publish. All right, let's go ahead and hit refresh, get rid of that banner, don't like it. There you go. So there you go. So now what I'm going to do, see how I refreshed it? So let's go ahead and click. Let's go ahead there. There's our new banner. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to move that banner up. So here's the banner. We're going to go all the way to the top, and we're going to click save, publish. All right, now let's go back over here to our landing page, click refresh. There it is, family. Save my seat. That's cool. I like that. So you could even say, hey, can you link these buttons to the payment section, which, probably take a lot of time. So we'd have to figure out how to do it, but it is possible. All right. All right. So there you go. And like I said, you can go to any landing page that you like, take a picture of that section, say, hey, make me one like that. You can even make, there's so much you can do. All right, family, if you got any questions, drop them in the comment section. Thanks for hanging out with your boy. If you catch this on demand, feel free, drop your questions in the comment section. I would love to help you out where I can. If this video has given you any value, let me go ahead and show up. Let me show up for you. If this video has given you any value, family, do me a favor, go ahead and like, follow, subscribe, share, however you want to do it. All right. It's your boy, Pastor Dre. God bless.